Yes, hello. Yes, it's time for a little session again. I just felt like having one. Sorry. As always, I blow my nose and all that. You should know that by now if you are one of my subscribers and seen this before. Have no coffee. My coffee is out, but I'm drinking. Yeah, this will sound strange, but it's kind of tasty when you don't have any coffee or anything. It's not tea. I don't have a tea either. So I'm drinking, well, it got several, you can call it broth or stock and so on. It's like meat broth. So, yeah, it works to have as a little warm drink as well. Not only to have in soup or whatever you use it in. I need to lower the volume on that. So there we go. I hope the audio is okay. I see I peak a little bit, so I think I will do like that. But yeah. And yes, this looks more when in the camera it looks much worse than it is, and I see that I am like left and right is messed up, and I'm a little bit crooked. Oh, I see. Let's fix that. The cam was on the cable. It's an old cam, a really old cam, but I must say it has been. I must have this. I had this one for 10 years or so. It's a trust cheap one, 1080p. But still, it works quite well. Except it can't erase this crap. Yes, this is getting much better now. To be honest, it doesn't look like that maybe, but it does. It is getting better. So if I just can, I use some cream or whatever now and then, and if I just leave it alone. Then it will be gone. I guess next week it will be quite gone. This is almost gone. Yeah, but the camera enhances it a little bit. Never mind that. Enough about those. I'll get some message here. Yes. What do I really have to say? Not much. My weekend has been fine. We were having a day off on Thursday. Friday was also kind of a day off because the company that I'm a consultant, and that company I work for is hired by a big, I think it's the biggest insurance company in Sweden. And they had a work-free day on Friday. So we don't have that, but the boss said, yeah, just be at home and check the queues some now and then. And I think I handled like 2 cases, but that was from Wednesday. After our work hour, some had put some cases, so I need to solve that tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the way, is my birthday. Whee! Yeah. Or, yeah, I like the birthday. I like birthdays. Not that I get like celebrated or anything like that, but I'm getting older. Are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I like to get older because that leads me further until the day I get pension and can do whatever I want and not need to work and all that. So if I am alive at that age, we never know. We never. Because my health is what it is, and to be honest, I don't really care. Yeah, I do. I care. I did take my medication and all that, but never mind about that. Yes, it's birthday tomorrow. N- yes, I get those kind of standard birthday wishes, which is I like it on Facebook, but never really celebrate it. Um, and that is not because I don't like to celebrate. It doesn't happen. I think last year I did invite my brother and his wife on, and I bought some birthday cake. And this is something strange. I don't know if this is just common in Sweden or Scandinavia or so on, but it's strange when it comes to that. Uh, I that having birthday needs to buy things like cakes and or bake or whatever. If I are one of those that bakes, or you can make it, but still, you need to work for it. And then you invite people for coffee and birthday cake instead of them coming with a cake and celebrate you, because it's like I am celebrating myself and I invite you guys to have a cake here on me. Uh, except that is true for all years, except when you're like getting like 18. That's a special age. Well, when you're kids, that is well, that's different because then it's not you that do it. But when you have those like 30, 40, 50, and so on, then others can. I had a great birthday at 40 years. I was so surprised. I was so touched. I still think about it because I really loved that one. And people, I lived down in South Sweden then, and people came. They tricked me quite much. And yeah, it was, they like, I were on a hotel and they had, when I came to the hotel, it was champagne and stuff. And then people came from nowhere, like just dropping up. People I hadn't seen in years also came, and we had a great time. At least I had, I must say. So that was really special. But I think it's kind of strange thing to like have like that. That I don't know if you are from another country, which I guess you are because I rarely have some Swedes watching, to be honest. Besides of one or two friends that drops in. One, he's just checking the antenna camera. Oh, it's no snow. Good. And the other one, I don't know. Ulf, I don't know how often he watches, and I don't really care. They do when they want to. But so if you live in another country, which I just said you probably did, I don't know. What is your custom in your country when someone having birthday? I know, take for example Philippines or around Asia, Thailand and all that, and they have a different approach. They do, no matter which, if you're like 29 or 30 or 50 or 46, they do the same. They do a little birthday party with lots of food and so on, and everyone brings something totally different from how it is in Sweden, which I must say, that is, for me, that is a celebration. People celebrate your birth. They celebrate that you are among them. It's not like here in Sweden and maybe some other countries that I celebrated I got birth. Well, first of all, I had no option. It was not like, no, I'm not going out that door. I'm staying inside here. No. So I can't really celebrate it. It was forced on me. So, but yeah, it's interesting. Well, that's how my brain works. I find those things interesting. Not that there's something wrong with it, or it's just a little strange for me. But there will be no celebration for me tomorrow. First of all, um, my one of my friends that I would like want to invite. That's Ulf. You've seen him here several times. He's on a work trip down to Stockholm, so he will be away for until Wednesday. Sorry, still not 100% well after, but much better. But I have this cough and so on. Never mind that. But the main reason for not celebrating, because I'm totally beep broke. Yeah, I am. This is chaos. I am. Yeah. There is like. Oh my! Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 days, if lucky. Else it is 12 or 13 days until salary, and I am out of money. And now my food stock is what food stock? I don't have. I have so it won't be that much celebration because I have saved. Today I'm going to eat macaronis with grinded meat that I made yesterday. That was my last of that macaroni. I have a little bit of macaroni left in our box, but nothing else. And I have 3 pieces of chicken in the freezer. So it's going to be quite interesting. Yesterday, I were making the last of my coffee. And, well, it wasn't even enough for a full cup, so I made a half cup. That's why I'm drinking this broth, or some even call it beef tea. I kind of like that better than broth, that or stock. So, and now I'm starting to get worried because this is my last of the snooze also. But yeah, I'm that lucky. I'm working from office most of the time now. So next week I will be working. Tomorrow I will go in at lunchtime, and then the rest of the week I will go early. So at 6 o'clock I need to get up a little bit earlier than 6. And go there, so I will work and go home around a little bit after 4. Since I start earlier, I even work more hours than I'm getting paid. But that's my choice. I could sit at work and roll my thumbs until 8 o'clock or so. But I don't do that. I'm lucky that on this company we work for, they have free fruit. Not to take home, at least, which I have done sometimes. I take 1 apple, 1 orange, and 1 banana, and I made a fruit salad at home. But then when I done that, I didn't eat any food at the office. I must say that. So, uh, but yeah, I will. I'm lucky. I can get at least some fruit from there. So that will be interesting. Last this almost 2 weeks, it's going to be really interesting. And yes, I can. I have a lot of fat to take on, but and if I get fruit, it's some kind of energy, and I have free coffee at work, so I will get coffee. Um, but it's still going to be interesting because I'm really worried about this, the snooze. Uh, yeah, but enough about that. I just wanted to say why I'm not going to celebrate myself. Like some years I have bought a cake for myself, small cake, and did something for myself. This year will not be that, and I will not like invite anyone for even a cup of coffee because I don't even have that. And let's move on. What else can I say? Well, today is the last day. To it's around 11 o'clock this evening, Swedish time. I guess that will be around 9 o'clock UTC. Is the end of this moose journey, the big moose journey, if as I call it. I don't know what the translation would be in what. Yeah, but that's it. And that we broken the record. We crushed the record. I say we, but well, they have crushed the record. I just been watching, but it crushed the record for mooses swimming over. At this point, it's still a few hours left, and I am positive that it may be a few more swimming this evening, because they often do it either early in the morning or later at the evening. It has been now also swimming in the middle of the day, so but there is still, as I have understood, there is some few mooses around the area. So it's 87 now, but if we are lucky, we may reach 90. So they have been really lucky this spring, because this happens for it had happened for 10,000 years. The mooses have chosen this path. But the thing is, why it differs from year to year is because this is like they need to. Okay, we have this time limit. We can do this. Should we start now or should we start later? All depends on how the spring is. So now they have extended. This should have been ended at first day, but they did. Yeah, the viewers sent mail and asked and then begged for them to extend it, and they did a few days. So that is also the reason why we have a little more this year than last year. Last year was nowhere near this 87. No year was that. I think the record before was 67, if I'm not wrong. But yes, it was. It is a record, and hopefully we will see a few more before it ends this evening. So 11 o'clock Swedish time, 9 o'clock UTC. We are 2 hours ahead due to the summertime. So, and UTC, of course, you know UTC. universal time. Yep. If you don't know that, there is, look at the internet, there is converters. So you can, if you're one of those that follow this big moose thingy. What else can I say? Yeah, do I really have? Yeah, I have cleaned. I have been a little off lately. I'm not off. Yeah, a little off, of course, because I thought a lot about the economics and so on, but not super off. But I've been lazy after work and so on. So I have dusted a little bit and so on. But now I've dusted today, and later today I will do the floors. That is really neat. I will wipe them, or what is called wet wipe. Yeah, you understand what I mean. If not, you will see if you stay on the channel later. I will do it, and that. Oh, he means that. Okay, interesting. A man going around cleaning floors. Super interesting. Yes, indeed, it is. So, um, and things. I don't know if you remember this. If you're one of the followers that done this for a while, checked my streams. I think I mentioned last time that this year I finally, knock on wood and all that, a huge knock on the wood even, because this year, this summer, I will probably, if all goes as planned, which it seems to do, will have a car. Last year, my friend that I work with, my colleague, not Ulf, that he also worked at that company, and several others I know. My colleague Ulf, he has been there for several years, not several years. And when I stop, people like, "Hey Leif, hi Leif, oh," and he said, "Damn, you know more than people here than I do, and I've been working here for ages." Yeah, he's been there from the start. Not the start of this company I work when we got hired. I need to say that. He last summer earlier, he also talked about he had some cars that he wanted to fix them. It was a few things to fix, so he could get through inspection, and then I were going to be able to buy them really cheap, and I could pay like per month and so on. But then he kind of, I don't know, he got sick and he was off, and I think, yeah, it was both health, physically, and of course I think it was mental also. I think he got a little depressed, or because lots of problems with his health, so it didn't happen. But now he has taken that up again, and now he has now been taking out the car, checked it up a little bit, and started it and checked so it works, and it did work. It started directly. It was no problem. He was even he is even envy on that engine in that car. He wanted to have that engine in his car that he uses because it runs so smooth. That's good. There is a few things that is going need to do some repairs, but he have all the parts for it. And one of the biggest thing, I said, don't do that one, and I have told him, don't overdo things. Just make the things needed, fix the things needed, check the brakes and all that, and fix that with the light, it's one of the headlights and so on. Fix that so it can pass the the inspection, because I'm a little worried that because he wanted to change some seats and lots of things, and I said no. And the biggest part is on I don't know what that is called in. I need to check that. Give me a second. There is a problem that is not uh, going to. It's not nothing. Something they say on the inspection. It's not have nothing with safety to do or so on, but it's noisy and needs to be fixed. It is. A differential back on the back on the end there is this differential, and that is singing. It like yeah, it's noisy. I haven't heard it myself, but it's quite noisy. And he has a new one. I don't know if he has a new or if it's a used, but he have a spare that he were planning to change. But I said no, don't do that. Don't change that. I can do that later on because this can sing and be noisy for a long time. Nothing will happen. It can sing for years, and yeah, it can break also, of course. But and now I got a little hint also from my friend Ulf that there is a special kind of oil. Well, it's not really oil, but you blend it in with the oil in the differential. That is like, sorry, repairing the differentials. It's made for just that. It takes away the singing noise and all that. So I said I will buy that when I get salary. Buy it, not that expensive. And we try to put that in and see if it at least lower the sound a little bit. It maybe not even. Maybe it doesn't take it away, but it can make it less at least. And I also been watching on YouTube and so, where people use this or some other brand, and it does work. So that means, yeah, fine. And it also helps to prolong the differential. It helps. It binds the oils to the cogwheels and all that. So it is. Even if it doesn't take the noise away, it will help it to live longer. So I got my time to change it. So, and what is telling me this will happen this year? Well, first, as I just said, he has started it. He take it out and so on. But now I asked him to. It has been. Let's see here what that's called. Yeah, sorry. Some words. I never. Yeah, it's. They have cancelled it. That's what I got. Well, so to not need to pay the road taxes, the taxes for it, and insurance, you can cancel it and then you can put it on and register it again and say, yeah, now I'm going to use it. I asked him to do that because now as fast as possible, because that means I don't need to pay the full tax. That will come on next month in June, and that means we have 30 days. I will just be needing to pay like a few hundred Swedish kroner now. I think it was not even that, but yeah, a few hundred. Let's say 200. That's $20. And then the insurance was not even because when you do that, you need to also have insurance. and we can take just traffic, because if no one is going to drive it, but it needs to be having that when it's registered like in use, and that was not like 100 Swedish kroner even. Uh, yeah, it was like $9 or so, around that. And he did that. So now that car, we can drive it legally now, except it needs to go to the inspection. And the brakes, well, maybe it has been standing still for many years, but many times on other cars that I had through the years, I had lots of cars. Sometimes it just need to like use it a little bit. You go and brake, and do lots of that, and maybe drive a little bit with the brakes on for a few meters and so on, and everything is working smooth after that. So maybe that will help. So then it's just this headlight and thingies and so on, and he wants to change the oil and the oil filter. And the oil I have already fixed, so we have the oil for free. Because my friend Ulf had lots, quite much oil left from, when he bought the oil. He's changing oil 2 times a year on his, but he has a turbo, and he is like a little extreme. So he has like some rest from that. That will cover what we need. So that means it's much, much closer to really happen this year, which is great, because I'm going on vacation. My vacation is approved. And I got my vacation approved yesterday on when I had my talk with my the team leader. Let's call him that. Kind of boss, but maybe not. He's our team leader. And I'm going on vacation in June, end of June. We have like midsummer. It's one of Sweden's most celebrated events. We celebrate midsummer, and that is in June. Let's see here. It's 21st of June, and that's on a Friday. So that means I will go on vacation on the 21st of June. But my real vacation starts 24. But I'm free from that. So I have a free day there that I didn't need to take vacation. It's like this. I'm checking here now. Maybe not super interesting, but some of you may find this interesting. So I have vacation from the 21st or 24th and until the 21st of July. So I have a month there. And the second week in June, starting the 1st of July, a friend will come from Skåne. It's down south where I lived before. He's coming up and being here from the 1st to the 9th. He's the one that I have the radio station together with. We were getting to know each other through the radio club and so on. So I really hope I got the car, both because we are going to fix a lot of up at the radio station, the remote QTH, as it's called. And of course, I want to driving around and show him something. It show him the area and maybe go to the sea or and so on. And it will make my um, vacation a little bit nicer as well, and especially after the vacation. The thing is, I always take a little early. It's kind of early, a little later this year than last year, because then I began even before. I took the week, midsummer week. But the thing is, in Sweden we have this summer vacation from June to like August. So it will be a lot of a lot of people having vacation at this insurance company, which means also that it's kind of it last year it was kind of having a vacation even though it wasn't, because it was not much to do. I worked a lot from home then. I was working. I was sitting on the. I took out the laptop and two monitors, put them on the table, and work from the balcony. Hopefully, I can be able to do that this summer as well when I start to work again. If not, I may have cars. So I can easily, because that is the biggest problem for me, or it's biggest. No, it isn't. But getting up before 6 o'clock, and I have this sleep problem. I wake up, especially now lately, last 6 months for give and take. I need to go up. I need to wake up. I do. I wake up a lot. You need to go to the bathroom and so on. Yes, I am over 50, which means the prostate. It's quite common that it get enlarged, and then you need to go and pee. And then also I have changed my diabetes medication, which also is like making you pee more often. So combined, yeah, you get the point. Will not be too detailed. So yes, but it will be nice, and I also have two other plans which I haven't decided yet 100%. It depends on how my economic will be. The reason I have super bad now is because I'm paying debt. So again, it's like, it is what it is. So I get a minimum salary and take a lot of it. That's why I have issues this month. But I am one thing I'm quite sure I will do. I don't know when though. If it will be on the first week or later on, it depends on how the weather is. This is something I wanted to do for many years now. I want to go out in the forest and build like a little, shed or a hut, or like not that complicated, just like with what I can find. Make a shelter and live there for a week or so. Just being in the nature, have a fire, cook and live there for and build some like shelter that I can sleep in. That is something I have been wanting for many years now. I did that quite often when I was young, and I kind of missed that. Just being in the nature and, having a nice time there. So that is, and of course, if I do that, I will stream what I can, because of course I will be limited I need to use the phones, and I have limited megabytes or megabits or gigabits, or I have a limit, and also I only have two battery packs. So we will see. But of course, I will stream from there. Maybe can solve it some other way. But if this happen, I will stream from that, and you will be following me as a bushman. Uh, and the other plan that is more related to how my economics will be back when it's time, is that I may go also down to Skåne, and if I do that, and that is back where I lived before. If I do that, I may will maybe go with my friend on the 9th, and be there and go maybe home on Sunday, the 4th, 4th, 14th of July. And because he said I can sleep at his place if I want to, and I know I can I can be at the club, and if I have because now I also get my tax around the midsummer. I get my I pay, over my tax refunds back, so that I can have also, and maybe even take one night at a hotel or do something. I don't know. Who knows what's happened? But that is an idea I have, a plan. It may happen, it may not. But things is going to be nice if I get a car. That's for sure. So I'll get or buy it. At least, okay, I don't get it. Like, hey, take it. No, but I get it cheap. And he said, yeah, you can pay it in 2 years. It's like, my friend, my coworker is very nice. We known each other for so many years. We drifted apart for many years also. We had a dispute, something, but we found back, as friends do after a while. But it took a long time, but that also because he moved to Stockholm and I moved to Skåne, lived there, and other things happen in life, so, but friends that are real friends often comes back together. That is, and when they do, it's almost like never been apart. That's friendship for me. A friendship is many things. Now we're going into friendship. Okay, well, that's how my brain works. Now I'm gone from mooses, cars, vacations, birthday celebrations, and now we are stepping into friendship. And for me, friendship, it's several things. It's not like there is friends that you know for a short while. You hang out, you maybe do things, you go and party and so on. For me, they are as good as friends as any. But then we have those close friends, if we can say that. And being friends that doesn't mean you need to hang out every day. For me, real friendship is, I don't say that isn't a real friendship when you hang out every day or whatever. That's also real friendship, of course. But a sign of deep friendship, if you can say that, is when you can be apart from someone, a friend, and for years. And when you take when you reconnect, it doesn't feel awkward. It feels like, what break? What years? We never had that. You can't, no. You're like just picking up where you left and continue. That is a thing that I want to call deep friendship. I won't say real friendship because all friends are real friendship, even those that you drop after a year or whatever. At that time, it's a real friendship until proven else. But every type of friends, even online, and they all have their purpose. I think it sounds strange to say they have a purpose like that, but I hope you understand what I mean. Everyone fills their role in one way or another. Some people you share everything with. Some people you just go out and party and have fun and do those kind of things. Or some people, oh, we only fish together, but they are all equal in friendship. They just fill different parts. And it's quite fun for me to speak about friendship because that is what I'm missing most here in my life at the moment. Not that I don't have friends, but those years in South Sweden destroyed friendship, and I drifted apart with almost everyone, and it changed me as well as a person. I got more bitter and all that, and my mental health started to see, it cracked me after those 17 years being almost alone. No, not all the 7 years, 17 years, because I had my family and so on, but after we separated and all that, I was quite alone. Uh, so, and moving back here was, um, it wasn't needed. I still, you don't see a lot of people here anyway, but still here I have friends. Not, of course, as many as when I moved, because people move here, and some people, as I said, they drift apart and they got families and they got kids and they started to get new friends that also are family and kids and all that. That's kind of natural. But if I have a car here, for example, I have friends that just waiting for me to drop by and have a coffee and so on. And it takes time to get that things going again. And you may think, yeah, but you're alone now. No, I'm not feeling alone at here. Uh, Even if I'm sitting alone here in my room, I know there is people around here. I have friends here. But it is also up to me, and to go and to do things, which I can't. Well, yeah, I can go with bus, but then okay, no, that bus is with it doesn't go many buses here. So I really, really longing for the car. Now we're back to the car. Yeah. So, but I have one thing. We were speaking in the beginning about the birthdays, and I wonder if I will do like this. I will put a poll up on my main channel. So this only works for those that watches now. Sorry, but if you watch this later on, when it's you watch the replay, then you can write how you do in your country in the uh, something you can do is like tell us, me and the others, in the comments on the stream or when it's recorded, where you come from and how you do in your country when someone is having a birthday. If you, the other people celebrates you, bringing you the cake or whatever, what your tradition in your country, or if it is like here in Sweden that you are the birthday child, the birthday person is doing all things and invite people to celebrate. Or if it is like also in Sweden, like only when there are like 24, 30, 40, those even numbers, they others make something special for you. It's going. It's something that I wonder. So please, I will put this poll in the main chat for now, but that may be closed. I maybe even restarted that stream when you look at this. So if you can't, if there are no poll about that in the main channel, main stream, answer here. So yes, I think I will round up. Yeah, I haven't spoke about the weather. The weather is getting better and better. We had quite nice days. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but I will check. It was going to be up at around 20 today, but I don't think that it really reached that. But it's around 15 degrees, so I will go out on the balcony now. It's a little bit windy, but yeah. So, and next week it's going to be better and better. If the prognosis I heard on the radio is going, yeah. Oh, tomorrow it's going to be 22 degrees. So yes, it's go. And even now at night, today it's cloudy, sadly. But we have, yeah, it can reach 15, 16 degrees during the day. But it's afternoon now, but you never know. So it may be up to that earlier. Tomorrow is going to be sunny and 22 degrees. Tuesday, sunny. No, a little bit partially cloudy, but still sun, and 22 degrees. The good thing now is that even nighttime is now warmer. It's going to be around 10 degrees around that even nighttime. So summer is definitely on the way. And I need to check here now. I know some of you are interested in weather. And yeah, that's how it's going to look. Wednesday, 26 degrees. Then a little bit on Thursday, 18. Yeah, it's going to be around, let's say, around between 15 and 25 degrees the whole week. So, yeah, that is really looking forward. Not really, but I really, what? Okay, hold on, I will explain. I'm really looking forward to like tomorrow and Tuesday and Thursday when it's going to be over 20, up to 26 degrees. But of course, I don't really looking forward to the work week. I'm so tired of work. But when you get into it, a man got to do what a man got to do. So that was the weather. And speaking of weather, yeah, I don't know if you saw earlier, it has been a huge sun flare hitting us. So it has been a K8, and that is as K8. the K index is how they measure, like K zero, nothing, no aurora, K1, K3, and that means how far in you can see the. We I live in K3 area, so that means we can see when it aurora when it comes to that uh, K3, and now it has been. I think K8 is the most they have. That's and so it's been down to. I have people seen it in England, Germany, and yeah, it's covered almost half of Europe. Um and it worked for 2 days, which is quite long. It was a huge sunflower. It been a direct hit, I guess. And also they are now. I've seen. Sometimes I go to those space weather and so on. There is maybe a new one on the way that will hit us. So we are expecting. Who knows? Maybe it doesn't get that high, uh, but as the sun is now, yes, it can be. So, and last night it was like cloudy, so sadly, but on Friday evening night there was you could see the aurora here, the northern lights on my cam, um, but it wasn't super good, but you could see it. You could see it. Yeah. Enough about that. I will say bye, and I will say stay safe and bye, bye, bye. Have fun. Bye, bye, bye.